First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Matt Prater's been around a long time. We'll get us started here. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
All right, come on. Ready, set.
Here's the former Raider. They signed him back in March. It's Josh Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time.
Ready.
Throwing is Tua. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He gets that complete as he hits Reed.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 1st down, here's Tunga Vailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And after that last run by Trey Benson, Mike, you can really see the qualities that has these Arizona Cardinals coaches so high on this running back. I mean, last year, 14 rushing touchdowns in 2023, a career high in college. He can get downhill. He's strong. He's big. He really has everything you're looking for in an NFL back.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, wasn't nearly as deceptive and wasn't nearly as productive.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
First down throw there is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Tua. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big gainer for Green Bay. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And the Cardinals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That'll be taken in by Connor. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now Murray on first down. Through the middle of the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Murray will throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On second down, Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Dobbs headed in motion. On first and 10, here's Tua. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Yeah, ready.
Tua now on first down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10.
Swim. 2-2-1.
Now, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 1. It's 7-6. Coach, thank you. And the rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. He'll work forward for a couple. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. On 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Now a first down throw for Tua. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Hey, come on, two.
It is 3rd and 10. Tua. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that one is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Packers will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Murray now on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
East right, snug. 21G, 21G.
Back to throw is Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long.
Solo left Zion.
In motion, Reed. Third and long. Here's Tua. Throw across his body is complete. And he will go all the way. Jayden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Murray now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Second down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Go ahead.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
44, ready. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jayden Reed was the intended target. and third down coming up.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
From the gun, here's Tua. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, hey, hey. 2-2-1.
Here's Murray. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
That's caught downfield by McBride. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he will score! Game on! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Turbo 1. 8, 8. Ready, set.
Now it's Tua. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems...
And that's a nice job of getting... Turn was not going anywhere. They'll run, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Now Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Again, it's Murray. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Putting the tight end in motion.
Scat. Scat.
2 and out on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Turbo 1, high. Out.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Right. Out.
Here's Jacobs. A big hole. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Hey.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now on 2nd and long.
Hey, shit. Hey, Ace. Hey. Ace! On the hole. On the hole. Whoa.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He connects with Palmer on that one.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Hey. Whoa.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Ready. Out.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Turbo one high. Ready.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.